go buy Black Mesa. Kidding, I'm kidding. Straight up telling people to buy our game goes against the whole purpose of Black Mesa. Our game was meant to be a love letter to the original and Half-Life as you remembered it. Over time, though, our scope grew, and some people, not us, started to say that Black Mesa was the gateway to the Half-Life universe. So if our goal was to not replace Half-Life, but some people think it's the best way to get into the series, which game should you play? But first, today we're sponsored by our favorite sponsors, us. We're working on a new co-op first-person shooter called Rogue Point. Check it out in the description, a bit more at the end of the video. Also, I apologize for the mustache. I'm raising money for charity. Also, I need a haircut. Like a lot of things, this is pretty subjective. If you're an absolute legend, you could play through all of Half-Life, then all of Black Mesa. Not only will this get you all of 1998's glory, but it will get the most out of our game as well. Like I mentioned, our initial goal was Half-Life as you remembered it. This evolved though, and took on new dimensions as we worked on the game over the years. Being able to see how we changed the spaces and took influence from Valve will get you the most out of Black Mesa. There's an obvious drawback to that though. It's going to take a ton of time. But there's another option, one that might get you the best of both worlds. I would suggest diving into Half-Life and giving it as good a shake as you can. If you bounce off of it for whatever reason, stop playing. Especially if you've gotten through classic chapters like We've Got Hostiles and you're still not feeling it, give Black Mesa a go. This will give you the experience of the original, show you some of the things that we've changed or expanded upon, but will prevent you from having to grind through the entirety of the original game. Games have changed a lot since 1998, especially the pacing. For me, the slow burn start to the original Half-Life is what really sets it apart and what makes it an amazing introduction to that world. But for other people, I could see how it's maybe a bit too slow.
Morning, Mr. Freeman. Looks like you're running late.
With Half-Life, with Black Mesa, with any game, it should be about enjoying that experience. Time is extremely valuable, so if a game is not hitting for you, change up what you're doing. Lower the difficulty, look up a guide, maybe even find a mod that solves a particular problem for you. A lot of people, myself included, are too proud to just lower the difficulty of a game. This is actually why I made the team implement the normal Black Mesa hard difficulty settings in our options menu. To some confusion, I didn't want people to feel that the lowest difficulty was easy mode. It probably needed a bit more clarity, but the goal was to make it acceptable for people to change the difficulty and have a better experience. The more I learn about setting difficulty for video games and the less time that I have to actually play video games, the less I see it as admitting defeat if I have to change the difficulty setting. I look at it more as maximizing my enjoyment of that game. What a twist. Wow, he's got more health than I remember. Even the best tutorialized games can have elements or mechanics that the players miss. For example, in Black Mesa, we have a power slide. You can press and hold G to throw a grenade. You can press and hold caps lock to place a trip mine on the wall. And you can even speed reload the rocket launcher in unguided mode just by pressing R after you fire the rocket. All any good developer really wants is for you to enjoy their game. They'd much rather that you look up a guide and complete their game versus getting frustrated and walking away. This goes for settings as well. I used to try and crank my graphics as high as they could go. I wanted to have the best image quality that I could, but I didn't realize that I was getting diminishing returns with that. A single frame may look great, but if your game's smoothness is getting affected, that's going to impact your gameplay a lot more. You won't notice the difference between high and ultra settings, but you will notice the difference between 30 and 60 frames per second. So again, do what is best for you. Lower your graphics settings so that you have smoothness over individual frame fidelity. Look up a guide to keep you moving through a game. Lower the difficulty if you need to. And my favorite is to look up tips and trick guides for video games, because there's a lot of things in games that you might have missed and you might be surprised at what you find.
Gordon, we cannot predict how long the system can operate at this level. Please, work as quickly as you can.
Tangents aside, which one should you play? Half-Life or Black Mesa? We'd always recommend to anyone that you try Half-Life first, and if you're not resonating with it for whatever reason, then you can try our game. Or just watch a YouTube recap of Half-Life 1 and then dive into Half-Life 2. We'd love for you to support our game, but Half-Life and its sequels are so good that whatever you need to do to get into the series is the right decision. Okay, I've got one more thing to cover, but first here's a 1-minute video for our new game, Rogue Point. You can check it out on Steam, give it a wish list if it's something that you're interested in, and oh my god, it's starting. I'll be right back, don't go anywhere.
Miss the golden era of FPS games? Craving that classic shooter feel with a modern twist? Welcome to Rogue Point, a 4-player co-op FPS built for squads who crave replayability, mayhem, and one more run. Throw grenades with your friends, kick down doors with your friends, shoot armored up guys in pig masks with your friends, play golf with your... Oops, wrong game. Whether you're a tactical mastermind or a mess around and find out type of player, you'll fit right in. Stick cameras under doors, smash windows, press buttons, rescue hostages, revive your dead friends, wear tight shorts, blow stuff up, plan your missions like a pro, or just draw stupid pictures. There's this weird coughing guy who gives you loot boxes. Don't worry, they're free. And watch out for this weirdo, all made by Crowbar Collective, the indie dev studio behind Black Mesa. Rogue Point.
Thank you so much to everyone who's hung around to this point in the video. Wishlist Rogue Point if you haven't already. It really does mean the world to us and to Team 17. We've hidden 10 Steam keys in this video to Black Mesa, so if you haven't checked out the game yet, now is a chance to maybe get it for free. Let us know how you like to customize your game. I'm curious to see what else is out there that maybe I've not tried yet to get the most out of my gaming experience. And we'll be back with more Rogue Point and more Black Mesa. Thank you.